In the heart of Ohio lies a small town with big secrets, a place where everyone thought they knew their neighbors. That is, until the letters arrived. Typed in blocky handwriting and filled with accusations, threats, and chilling insights into the lives of its residents, these letters tore apart families, spread fear, and even led to death. This is the story of the Circleville letters, a decades-long mystery that remains unsolved. Who was behind them? And how did they know so much? Buckle up, because this story is about to get stranger than fiction. It all began in 1976 when Mary Gillespie, a school bus driver in Circleville, received the first of many letters. Written in bold block letters, the message was blunt and deeply personal. It accused Mary of having an affair with Gordon Massey, the local school superintendent, a claim she denied. The author didn't stop there. They made it clear they were watching Mary and her every move, writing, "I've been observing your house and know you have children. This is no joke." Mary tried to dismiss it at first, keeping the letter from her husband, Ron, but the letters didn't stop. And then Ron received one too. The letter demanded that Ron stop the affair or face the consequences. But here's where things get even stranger. The writer wasn't content with just sending letters to Mary and Ron. Soon, others in the community began receiving similar letters, each one revealing private details about their lives. In August 1977, Ron received a phone call that would change everything. No one knows what was said, but it enraged him enough to grab his gun and leave the house. Moments later, his car crashed into a tree. Ron was found dead inside. Strangely, the gun Ron took with him had been fired once. But at what? And why? Even more unsettling, his blood alcohol level was nearly twice the legal limit, though his family swore he wasn't a heavy drinker. The official ruling? An accident. But was it? Or was this the work of the mysterious letter writer? By 1983, the letters had continued, now targeting Mary's children. One day, while driving her usual bus route, Mary noticed a sign along the road making cruel accusations about her daughter. She pulled over to remove it, but what she found behind the sign shocked her. It was a booby trap, a box rigged with a loaded gun designed to fire when the sign was pulled. Miraculously, the trap malfunctioned, but police traced the gun to Paul Freshour, Mary's brother-in-law. Paul Freshour was arrested and later convicted of attempted murder. During his trial, he denied any involvement with the letters or the booby trap, but the evidence against him, while circumstantial, was enough to send him to prison. And yet, even with Paul behind bars, the letters didn't stop. In fact, they continued, even being sent to the prosecutor and other officials involved in the case. Paul had an alibi. He was locked up when some of these letters were postmarked. So, who was still writing them? To this day, no one knows who wrote the Circleville letters. But there are plenty of theories. Some believe Paul was guilty and had an accomplice on the outside. Others think Paul was framed, possibly by Mary or someone close to her. And then there's the possibility of a third party, someone who knew the town's secrets and used them to create chaos. Whoever they were, the writer seemed to know things no outsider could. Intimate details about people's lives that even their closest friends didn't know. It's this eerie knowledge that makes the Circleville letters one of the most baffling cases in American true crime. After decades of mystery, the letters eventually stopped in the early 1990s, leaving more questions than answers. Who was the Circleville letter writer? Was it a single person, or was this a coordinated effort? And what drove them to terrorize an entire town for so many years? I want to hear your theories. Do you think Paul Freshour was guilty, or was he an innocent man caught in a web of lies? Could it have been Mary, someone else in the town, or an outsider playing puppet master? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.